beauty in each other, and may we share that. Be with me as I share the blessings of 2014. Not because they're from us, but because they're from you. And we thank you for using us. In your name we pray. Amen. Thank you. I've introduced a few speakers. Do I need to introduce myself? Now. Okay. Thank you. The blessings of 2014 is what we're going to be sharing with each other about. And let me see. Okay, there it is. I've always had this fear of this technology not working, so we can go back to the paper. And I have 6 pages, font 12. The size of the font is 12. And the record of our sermon here is from Ethan, 12 minutes and 17 seconds. I know how many seconds. Okay. And we have some that are a little longer than that. We have some that are a lot longer than that. And I promise it won't be 12 minutes and 17 seconds. So Ethan, your record will stand. But it won't be an hour. Unless you impress me. Okay, but it won't be an hour. But, I brag about my church. Amen. And you will see why, okay? We have our people here who are very, very accepting. They agree, some a little more than others. And there was a time when we had to get people involved, and chocolate was very, very much involved. Wasn't that, Gina? Chocolate. I thought I had to give you chocolate if you want to do something. Aubrey, she's denying it, but I have proof. Check in Facebook. But you know what? We have beautiful people. Okay, so we'll get started on that. The State of the Union address is delivered by the President of the United States to Congress each January. It is the review of the past year with many highs, some lows, and plans for the coming year. This has been given since the first president, George Washington. The great difference between the first president, George Washington, and the other presidents, not only our current president, the one before that, is when George Washington gave his State of the Union address, there were no increase in taxes. Need I say more what's going on now? But the State of the Union address is not first. In fact, the Bible has that. Moses gave the first one recorded in the Bible. The Bible records that Moses talked to the children of Israel in the wilderness. He was about to die, but he wanted them to remember what God has led through for them. We can read about this in Deuteronomy chapters 31 to 34. He prepares the nation, reminding them of God's leadership and conditional blessings. Conditional blessings. Moses gives blessings for each tribe with the command to follow God. Then he goes up to Mount Nebo to die and be buried by the Son of God. But Jesus also gave us addresses. So folks, ladies and gentlemen,